having Tori, her voice, she's got some years under her belt, so she's got that veteran leadership. She's been doing all the talking on the side, which has been great. Now she was out there with them. Makes a difference. Tori can shoot the ball. Tori can shoot the lights out, and she has confidence, and that's our goal for her and our plan, to give her that confidence and feel comfortable, give her the space, and let her, do what she does best. So it was exciting having her out there today.
So a week of Christie Sides coaching, we hear what it did to your voice.
Yeah, tomorrow's the day off. I'm going to not talk to anybody tomorrow, drink a lot of tea, see if I can get this back by Friday.
What you obviously had in Atlanta, just what's impressed you? What did you like about coaching her the first time, and what do you, how much do you think she can help this group? What do you like about
Yeah.
her?
Well, when I took the job, so E-Dub and I were here several years ago in Indiana, so we've built a relationship, and I watched her grow. So when she was here, she had just signed her first contract. Then she went over to L.A., and then we got her in Atlanta in a trade. And the amount of growth that I saw in her and how she was in Atlanta, handling and talking and taking it personal, letting the rookies, teaching the rookies how to be a pro. So when I got this job, she was number one on my list. I saw her do it there. I was happy she didn't have a contract. She was up. So it was just perfect timing. But for me, she's just got that experience. She's also she can talk to people. She can get on to you, and you're going to get mad at her. And then she's going to be like, boom, I'll take you to dinner tonight. Let's go. That's just how she operates. It's all for the team. So it was just really important to get somebody like her, and her energy. I mean, her energy in the locker room, her energy out here, it makes a huge difference.
So how does she fit this basically this challenge in particular? When you're this young, I mean, how well does she fit this?
Well, she knows she has her work cut out for her.
Yeah.
We've got how many players on this ring? I try not to think about it too much. That are 2 years and 1 and 2 year players. We got 13. Yeah, ouch. So it's just going to take a lot of work from the few that have some experience. Kelsey Mitchell, Tori. Even Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace has only played a couple years, but she's older. She's played overseas. She's got some experience. So those guys are going to just have to lead those young players and show them what it looks like to be a pro.
How have you seen just the dynamic between NaLyssa and Aaliyah work so far? Basically, what do you like about how that can come together?
Oh my goodness, it's a beautiful sight. Sometimes when they're out there, NaLyssa can stretch the floor, but she can also, she played in that AU as a 5 and just killed it, because it's just really hard to guard her with her skill set. So between the two of them, we're letting the first rim runner go, and if you have a play down there, you stay and do some work. Leah can pass really well, so she can play up top, get in some dribble handoffs, and then work her way into the post.
A lot of players have talked about pouring into each other. Is that something you have stressed to them to do, or is that just something that's going to come naturally to this group?
Yeah, no, we did an exercise. It doesn't take a lot to motivate me. Just give me a quote and I get motivated. So I went into our team meeting, our coaches, we talked about it, and we just wanted to eliminate any type of, any bad feelings or things from the past, that doesn't affect any of us. So we just kind of started with a glass of some dirty water, and we all just talked about what it was going to take, and that was for everyone to pour in to each other. Coaches pour into the players and each other. And so we just took that dirty glass of water and poured in our clean water, and if the dirty water just comes out and you're left with your clean glass of water. So that's where we are. We've got our clean glass of water, and we're starting fresh and moving in a direction to get where we want to be.
We're going to go back to what you said about NaLyssa with her just perimeter game. Just what impresses you about what she can do out there, and how have you seen that game sort of build?
Yeah, I think NaLyssa, once she gets in really, really good shape, she's going to be able to take people off the dribble. She's going to have 4 players that are going to come out and guard her. She'll be able to take them off the dribble. She can also pass. She can pick and she can pop. She can pick and she can roll. So she just has a skill set that gives you. She has a lot of tools in her toolbox. And once she gets comfortable here with what we're trying to do, I think you haven't seen the best of NaLyssa Smith yet.
I say energy. The energy in here is everything. It just makes you want to go harder when you have everybody collectively just want to win this year. Just coming off a season where we didn't win as much, the energy is huge. So I feel like it's going to translate into all our games. So I'm just excited.
What's just important for you individually this year? When you kind of look back at last season, what you did well, what you did, and what kind of the areas of focus in terms of where you wanted to improve?
I think my biggest thing is consistency. I think we've seen spurts of me, have great games, and then have spurts of me, not do so well. So I think just putting all the great games together and putting them back to back to back, that's what's going to help us win.
How are you seeing the dynamic, the chemistry work between you and Aaliyah so far? How do you feel like you guys can work together?
Between me and who?
Aaliyah Boston.
Oh, Aaliyah? Nah, you good.
Yeah, my bad.
I think it's huge. You know, she's getting out here and just, you know, she just wants to win. You know, she's coming from a winning program, so you could just see it in her that she knows how to work hard. You know, you don't have to teach her how to work hard. She already knows how to do that, and I think that's going to be big for us.
How do you think your styles kind of complement each other?
High-low. I think we'll have a lot of high-low situations where she could bang inside, and if she don't have it, she kick it out. I could shoot the shot, or I could throw it inside. I think us just being those type of players is going to help each other out.
I think you tweeted high-low like right after you guys
Yeah.
drafted her, right? Like, does that excite you at all to be able to play on the perimeter a little more this year?
For sure. You know, I always want to play on the perimeter, but I know my bread and butter is inside too. So just having someone that could, you know, high-low, go up and down, I think it's going to help. We're going to help each other.
This fast tempo style you guys have been doing all these days, what is that like for this group? How do you feel like that'll kind of accentuate what you guys do?
I think it's huge. You know, I think we're the youngest team in the league, and with that, we could run on people. We could run. We have energy. You know, we're just fresh legs in the league, so I think we can use that to our advantage to beat a lot of teams.
How do you see Queen getting better this year? You've been with her for so long now, it feels like.
Quinn has always been good. You know, she's just finally starting to put it piece by piece together, you know, defensively and offensively.
How are you seeing the defense improve so far? Obviously, that's a big focus for Christie. Where do you think this team can get better? What do you see differently there so far?
I think our defense is going to be great. I think because they're breaking it down so much, it's easier to understand. And when you understand it, it's going to be easier to play. So I think with them doing this every day in practice is going to help us in the games.
You mean break it down just like what you do in this action or what you do in certain coverages, basically?
Yeah, like showing us film every single day. I ain't never had a coach sit me down and show me film every single day. So, you know, they're telling me, like, you're finally starting to get it. It's starting to make sense. And, you know, when you play like that, it's more comfortable. You don't have to think so much, so everything is natural.
How much different is just are the defensive concepts? When you talk about breaking it down, how much of it changes it philosophically from what you guys are doing, and what's it been like just to pick it up?
Oh, I think everything's different from terminology just to going out there and doing it. You know, like just having different type of words be something that you're doing. So like bluing is icing, and I mean I'm not gonna give y'all all the sauce, but like yeah, just putting all the terminology together is making it easier for us.
Yeah, really comfortable in those situations. Just being me, but also just being eager to learn the new concepts on defense and just honestly the coach's expectations and kind of how she runs her practices. So everybody has been really great, just kind of helping me and the rest of the rookies get acclimated.
You and Kelsey talk about the Buckeye days much?
We did actually. We talked about it a little bit. There's a couple other Buckeyes in here too, so it's cool to have a little bit of family ties.
With this group so far, it's kind of new, right? How do you feel like you fit in, and who's been kind of helpful for you so far?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's kind of learning new concepts too with Coach Christie being new too. But Erica's been great. Kelsey's been great just from a guard standpoint, helping me, talking me through concepts, actions. And I'm familiar with some of the actions that we ran at Ohio State too. So just having that background and then learning new terminology as well has been good.
I know you may not know what to expect in year one, but just kind of energy has been something everybody's talked about. Has that kind of stood out to you in any sort of way?
Yeah, definitely. The whole coaching staff is super energetic. So, I mean, you come in every day, set the tone, and the goal is to stack days and get better every single day. And it's hard not to show up and be energetic and want to be here when everybody else is the same way.
You mentioned just the actions and everything. Just how do you feel like this offense fits you? I mean, how do you think it
Yeah,
fits you up?
definitely. I think it's really free-flowing, and it lets you make reads. Like I said, a lot of the actions were similar to what we ran at Ohio State. So I'm comfortable in those actions as well, but also playing with people that are really good off the ball as well. It is fun because you can tweak and maneuver different movements with different people, which is fun. So you'll be able to see different reads with each person, each lineup.
What have you mentioned Kelsey, what have you learned just from playing with her, against her so far? What are some things maybe you picked up in terms of how she plays and
Yeah,
what she does?
her tempo and just her intent with how she moves. Every move, every cut is purposeful. She's moving to get somewhere, and that's definitely something that it's encouraging to see coming here my first week.
It's fun to be with Grace instead of against Grace.
Yeah, I said that when I did my press conference when I got drafted. It's nice to be on the other side of that whole matchup again. But she's an incredible player. She's a great basketball mind, and she's coming along really well.
I feel like just the culture has changed here. It's so much energetic. I feel like everybody wants to be here. Everybody wants to buy in, and it just makes it a lot more easier when you have people that's positive and have that type of energy. That fuels me as an individual. So far it's just been great. It's been competitive. Everybody wants to be here and work, and that's all that matters.
We keep hearing about that energy. Is that almost contagious among the group?
Yes, it's definitely contagious. I feel like either way, if the energy is bad, you're going to have people around you that's being lazy. So if the energy is always good and you have people in your ear constantly that's talking, it's going to make you want to do the same for somebody else.
I know you watched the draft lottery. Did you text Aaliyah right after that? And what's it like to have her as a teammate once again?
I was actually at the draft, so I was actually there to see her get drafted and there to support her. It's what all my other friends as well. So it was just really exciting, and I couldn't wait for her to get here.
What's it been like to have Erica Wheeler in camp to play against her, to see just the experience that she brings?
To have her, I've been excited since day one. Ever since I knew she was coming. I know she's a great leader, a great role model on and off the court, and I look forward to more of that. And so far, she's just been helping me and the other point guards as well, all the guards, everybody. She's just been so competitive, so communicating everything.
It's obviously early, but what have you learned so far? It's only been a couple of days, I know, but what stood out to you about how she plays, how she handles the position? What are the things you think you take from her?
For me, just being more vocal, just knowing what I'm doing on the court, being a leader, and me being the point guard, I definitely have to lead and be vocal and have to tell people where to go. And sometimes that can be a little tiring, especially when you up and down the court running real fast, but you got to find it in you to get the job done.
When you've had to defend her or she's defended you, what's
Yes.
the challenge like?
Just very competitive. Everybody wants to win on the court. It's not just me and her, but for a guard standpoint, we definitely compete, and I feel like we push each other to get better.
How much better do you feel like this team will be shooting the ball this year? I feel like every time I'm in here, you're doing some shooting drills or something.
Yeah, we definitely. I'm about to get in there as soon as I get off get off this mic.
Have you answered thoughts on training camp so far?
Yes.
How would you describe the atmosphere of practice?
I just said I feel like the culture has definitely changed. I feel like it starts with the coaches, and because they're so energetic, it buys into us, and it just makes us want to be just as energetic as them. Everybody on the court is very competitive. It has a lot of energy, so I feel like just to continue that, I feel like that's going to take us far.
What were your goals heading into training camp?
My goals, to push the ball, use my speed, just knowing when to shoot and to stay confident in my shot, and take care of the ball.
What's your mindset heading into the first preseason game versus Chicago?
My mindset right now is just to get better every single day. Not to just hang my head on one game, but I just know that I'm going to use that game to my advantage and, try to do what I can for the team, regardless of how it goes, just to try to get better every single day.
You're back working with Aaliyah and Victoria. What has it been like having your former teammates in the gym with you again?
It's just all laughs. We around each other. We make each other feel comfortable. I've been here before, so for them to come in as rookies, they have questions. They can always come to me, and if I have questions for them, I'll come to them. So I just feel like just to have that type of sisterhood. We came from the same college, the same coach, so I kind of think that we know what to expect, and we just know how each other play as well.